Everyone, this couldn't come at a better time. I already bought my Shiba Inu at 5 zeros, and at last, it's happening today, tomorrow, and on Saturday. I know all eyes are gonna be with Shiba Inu for the upcoming days. Yes, we had a lot of altcoins rally, but I told you many times before that I've been accumulating because there's one token that we all like that it's missing a nice, what will you like, 20, 30, 40% pump? And that is Shiba Inu, because we have this manual burns coming up today, tomorrow, and on the 16th of December, after the $70,000 burn now, we have over $1 million, which is 1 million plus bone. Shaitoshi is like, we're not burning bone, we're burning only SHIB. We have breaking news because a Japanese exchange just welcomed Shiba Inu, and I think everybody holding SHIB and the entire ecosystem are super happy. Let me tell you the full story. It's a good day. All eyes on SHIB. Don't forget to smash the like button. Everybody, consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells. Take a look at the links down below. Get up to $5,000 on BigX, because that is where I'm buying my SHIB. That's where I have my SHIB for trading. And guys, it's doing really nice. I want to say earlier today, we had a little bit of a retracement with the Ledger hack compromise issue, and that allowed for more people to come in. We're back at 401. Guys, don't miss this for sure. So there's a lot of things going on. It starts here on the SHIB, on the newspaper, shibarium, scalability, SRC20, and the big burn. From 80 million transactions to the countdown of the hefty SHIB burns prove that shibarium can operate at a scale here. So we already crossed 100 million transactions on Shibarium, which is good. Wow, that's really exciting. There's billions, of course, of bonds staked, which is nice too. Definitely there's people holding their tokens. But finally, what I think everybody here holding Shiba Inu would appreciate is the conversation regarding burns that they promised, and that we had a little bit of a disconnect for the last couple of weeks, couple of months. But Shibarium was launched in August, September, earlier this year. But finally now we're starting to burn and see the excitement rally. That is what matters. So to cut to the chase here a little bit closer, turning spam into sparkle, the SHIB burn bonanza. So what's here? To crack up the excitement, Shiba Inu community prepping for multiple Shiba Inu burns as spectacle where SHIB tokens go up in flames. So press the button. I know on Twitter, on X, there's where a lot of people saying, just press the button, Satoshi, what are you waiting for, right? Signaling not just a reduction in supply, but a resounding commitment to the project's long-term value. One already happened, which is $70,000. That was billions of Shiba Inu. That was really exciting. 8 billion or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Last week, and 3 more manual burns are set to take place. The 14th today, the 15th, and the 16th December. So no outages, no napping on the job. So far, we haven't seen outages, lays, which is really exciting, since Shibarium has been live. And the transaction fees are doing very nice. Guys, what will that imply to us and the price of Shiba Inu? Well, for that, we need to first start with the volume. In the last couple of hours, we've seen the volume do nice and much better. Position 16 at 5.9 billion. It was at 5 billion weeks ago. It's now at almost 6. That tells me that there's now whales trying to come and scoop some Shiba Inu. We're at 5. In my humble opinion, it's not impossible to break the 15th with the upcoming rally we're going to have because of these 3 burns that are going to probably equal over $1 million worth, which is 110 plus billion Shiba Inu. That to a trillion level supply might not be much. Let me show you. When you come here, you have, I need to go back, and burns are calculated using these 3 special addresses. 2 dead wallets, which have no obtainable keys, and a token sent to Genesis address, black hole. So we have all of this supply according to shibburn.com. Then we have the dead wallet, the null addresses, and the staked, which there's a lot of staked, right? For sure. But the thing is, there's a lot that we have to reduce. We're talking trillions. This is not billions, these are trillions. So I think Shibarium is going to be our top burner by far. Nobody's really come close anywhere to Shibarium, to Shiba Inu burns, because I don't think an exchange is going to do it like what's happening with Terra Luna Classic. That's a specific event, what occurred. They are burning a lot, by the way, but nowhere even close to the 1 million as of this moment, which I'm pretty happy that Shibarium is making it occur, because there's no way to reduce that much of supply in a short amount of time. But through Shibarium and with the upcoming rally, if we're burning 1 million right now, not in an altcoin season, can we do 10 times that to finally burn 10 million, which that is going to equal 1 trillion Shiba Inu? That is exactly what I think a lot of people, including myself, we were expecting, right? But here's the deal. If we're burning million Shiba Inu in, since it started collecting everything in about a couple of months, based on what, the Shibarium ecosystem has been live, the mainnet, that means that we need a little bit more push and more transactions. Just give you some ideas as far as what's going on right now. We're at 401, which is exciting. This is the price of Shiba Inu. Like I said, here you can take a look at how we added a 0, and it's because of the ledger issue. In the last couple of days, Shiba Inu has been green most of the time. I mean, 1, 2, 3, after the crash that Bitcoin and everything had, obviously, but it seems that it's coming back a lot. And right now, the plan is to break through this resistance that we've had since the beginning of December, and then we have to go back to August. That's when Shibarium was released. So this is a pretty picture. Let me show you why. Let's delete everything here. That was Shibarium announced. Shibarium released live. August 12th. I was live for that. This is the first major Shibarium Shiba Inu burn. You see how they're correlated? Because that's what people care about Shiba Inu, what whales want. They want Shibarium. They let the market flush. Literally, the market collapsed and went for Shiba Inu back to where it started. Since June 2023, Shibarium reset. These are the resets that you always need to take in consideration, because whether you like it or not, and whether Shiba Inu is the best or not, whales don't care and they just want to make money, and they trade it. Now that the upcoming burns are here and the altcoin season seems ajar, well, that's why it's running once again. And in my opinion, we already waited enough in 2023 not to see Shiba Inu do a massive comeback. Here I can see the trend, how we started going down, dialing down. But the mission for Shiba Inu is not to break these resistances that you're seeing on the screen right here, but to explode completely. And this going to the 4017s, this is where we need to be looking at, which is last year's summer. This is where Shiba Inu is going to be everywhere when it comes to conversations and buys and hype and FOMO. What's happening here is more for the Shiba Inu community, the ones that we know what's going on and we accept it and we try to support as far as and as much as we can. But this is where you're going to see it trending without any stop on X, on YouTube, and everybody's going to get crazy. These levels right here are more dedicated towards when Bitcoin and other altcoins and Ethereum start flying with no return. That's where I believe Shiba Inu, it's going to also do the number that we all want. But right now, Shiba Inu has a mission, and that is to break this tough resistances that we have created in a long time ago. Also, Bone was doing decent a couple of days ago right here, and now it's kind of trying to say, hey, I'm alive too. So the Shiba Inu ecosystem, right? Like I told you, celebrate Shiba Inu last listing on top Japanese exchange, and Satoshi acts to that. I'm sure, celebrating and thanking and saying connect to Shiba Inu, which is pretty exciting. So everybody, there you have it. That's really what's going on. Very good news for Shiba Inu ecosystem, for Shiba Inu army. It's happening at last, and let's get ready, because once this occurs, the circulating supply is not gonna really receive a bunch, like a super hit, but it's gonna re-energize the Shiba Inu army. I'll see you next time, everybody. Like and subscribe. Peace.